Hello, my name is Brian Knight and I live near Melbourne, Australia, and it's 5:09. A little bit late getting on. Um, this
I
is
charge
a
by the
when
minute.
sorry.
Morning, fellas.
Morning, Tom. Hey, Darren, how are you? Any updates? Any EA update? Oh, hang on, I better share this first. Hang on. Hmm. Welcome to this live FOREX analysis session. Don't any trades discussed in this group are to be class educational only. That's because a group of people help each other. We're not financial advisors. So please only take trades that you're happy to take based on your own analysis or, an EA or whatever it is. There's a full risk disclosure there and a bit about us as live session traders. So, yes. Um, any update? Did you download that free? I watched
Oh,
some of the
not yet,
video.
Brian. No, I've not had a
I
chance yet,
know.
but
Our life is busy, isn't it?
yeah,
Those sort of
no, I'm going to
things.
try and do that tonight, I think. Yeah,
Let's see, here we go. Are you home base today, tonight,
I
are you?
am, yes.
Oh, you lucky devil. That's good. Right. So, I was thinking, Tom, too. It's like, it's got things moving and changing about uh the processes that we have in place just at the moment here on the 15 and 5 minute and stuff. It's like from a sort of a human trading perspective, it's not great to make things complicated. Well, not complicated is probably not the right word. Too many components. Does that make sense, Tom?
Regarding what?
Well,
What do you mean?
well, I'm thinking like we've got the fear, we've got it for there, we've got a couple of trend, and we've got a gold indicator for, a turn, that sort of stuff. I mean, as soon as you start layering lots of other things on top. I mean, there's things you can observe, but I'm just, it's like the more things, the more indicators, the more things can actually create more procrastination or also to
Well, you
need
get
to,
you get technical analysis paralysis, is what it's called, because
yeah,
there's
yeah,
so many
correct.
things going on, you don't know what's right and what's wrong.
Yeah, all that, or what's confirmed, because you'll see this confirms that, that confirms that. And yeah, look, I understand we want to have confirmations of being able to take a trade in a direction that continues to a certain extent, continues for an amount of time because they push and pull and do a whole lot of stuff. But I'm just sort of like thinking, like, we could put in trend fibs and we could put in other. It's like, well, at what point does that become prohibitive for someone who's just not just learning, but because you've got to have a background and stuff to a certain extent, but it just becomes a deterrent to a certain extent, or as you just said, a paralysis thing. But anyway, I just me rambling. Sorry, I'm just been
That's okay.
thinking. I think lots about this and thinking, well, so it becomes a what's primarily not the minimum, but what's primarily the components that can give you the best option, but not always the right option. Does that for a trade? Does that make sense?
Yes, I understand what you're saying. I get what you're saying now. Uh, and you're right. Too many. I think you put it one way. You said there's too many soups in the ingredients you're trying to use, or something like that. It was like you're using too many different systems, and it's like creating an entirely different soup every time you do.
Yeah, but also too, Tom, once you do make that soup, it's like, well, this component of the soup or these couple of components are saying it's because ultimately it's just are we going to buy or are we going to sell? That's the sort of the distillation of it all, right?
Hmm.
Um, and so there's a group of things that might have that might be that might say, oh yes, this is going to buy, and there's another group of things that's like, oh, this is going to sell, and so you just sit there going like, well, I'm 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 using this information from these components and these components, and they're in conflict with each other, and and that can happen on each pair. So you never sort of set up or take a trade from it. So
Right. Well, frankly, that's why I've I'm I am desperately trying to whittle out
yeah,
all
yeah, yeah, yeah,
indicators.
yeah, yeah. No, totally agree.
And I'm
Totally
only leaving
agree.
on what I absolutely positively must have. That's
Yeah,
it.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
If
yeah.
I can, if I could figure out a way to get rid of these uh, triangles, I would. But they do help.
They do help. No, no, they do help. Absolutely. No, you're
But I
right.
don't count on them at all anymore. I mean, like
No.
at all.
Yeah, yeah, I know. But
Oh, I
they
see a triangle. I'm going to sell it now. And it's like,
yeah.
no, no, no,
No.
no, 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 no. Don't do that.
Well, we've seen Darren do that. I don't mean anything by that, Darren, either. I'm just like, but it's yeah, trusting in
All
But no,
right.
the
I'm finding things these days that are only helping me.
yeah,
They're only helping me. So
yeah,
I have things on my screen that you don't have
yeah. I agree. I agree. And there's other things that yeah, yes,
because you have
correct.
to trade your trades or your screens the way you feel comfortable.
Yeah,
So I add things to mine that I
yeah,
just don't even bother telling you guys about.
yeah, yeah. I understand all of that,
Because
and I'm
you have to trade it yourself. When you ask me a question, hey, I can't seem to get this figured out. I'll find a solution for you. But whether you
mm,
use it
mm,
or not is
is
entirely up to
another thing.
you.
Yeah, no,
I
totally
keep
agree.
those solutions.
Mm,
I keep them as a part of my toolbox.
yeah,
Everything
yeah.
I've ever learned trading, I still use. I'm looking at classic W's. I'm looking at breaking basic trend lines. I,
Hmm.
I mean, I'm trading with everything I possibly know, and I'm still picking up things as early as
As
last night. I still learned
mm,
something new and applied it
hmm.
to my screen, and it's working awesome.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So it's just like, so I'll run this for, I don't know, a month or so, test it out, see if it works, and come back to you and say, hey man, this has
Mm,
worked for me. But I've done
mm,
that with fuck, countless, countless indicators, just countless
yeah,
indicators. And it's like,
yeah.
nope, this didn't work, and just never brought it
Mm,
up.
mm. Oh, it didn't work for you in that at that point in time either. Yeah.
Right,
Because there's
exactly. But
things
it,
there's
it's
things
now
we've
it's in my
gone from and
mind.
gone back to and that I
Yeah,
have
exactly.
anyway,
So
I
now I
know.
can pull back from all that stuff I learned, even though it didn't work at the time, and go, oh, there's the solution to that problem.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because that's what trading is. It's figuring out the
Yeah.
solution to the problem. And the problem is just basic math, up or down.
Mm.
It's one or two, A or B, however you want to see it. All I'm trying to do is get in the right direction.
Mm. And I'll just use it as an example. It's like, well, okay, I could have got into that cell to come back down here to the 20, which I think it, potentially, but I'm looking at getting that buy back out when I get a gold indicator here at some point, even if it just like knuckles away or plays or whatever. I mean, it's back up to that 80. So that one there, as far as that cell concerned, until it gets to there, I'm not going to look at that cell there. So, and yeah, and so there's a lot more patience. Not patience, sorry. There is patience in relation to it, but it's also too planning into the future. Yeah.
Yeah, I cleaned up last night.
Oh yeah.
I on one trade I had one giant candle take off, and I got 5% off one candle.
Because of your stop loss too, though.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah.
But it was just kind of funny because I set the trade. I went to bed and I woke up and it was one candle. Bam!
Yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. And what, you TP'd it or
No,
had it?
when I woke up, it was still going up. So
Oh, right. Yeah.
the minute it created a turn, I got out.
Yeah. Yeah, no. That's all fine. I'm just saying, my question is, was it still happening when you got back to see it, or had you put a TP in for it to automatically profit out?
No,
And you
no.
no,
I
okay.
put a TP on one time and it hit it,
Yeah.
and it went,
And then
and
continue.
it just went and went and went. And I was like, I'll
Yeah,
never do that
okay.
again. I will never do that again. I'm killing my trade when I want.
Okay. Which means you have to be there to be able to do that, though.
Yep. Well, if
Okay,
I'm
no
going out of
worries.
town or something like that, I might put a
Yeah,
TP on where it's going to be like
yeah,
3 or 4 days. That's something
yeah,
completely different.
yeah. All right, then. So let's go down through the pairs. Is that all right?
Oh yeah.
Darren, if there's something you want to talk about, this or EAs or whatever, just come in.
Yeah, all right, okay, yeah.
Yeah, no worries at all. Have you looked at also too, I was going to say to you, have you looked at that Contabo for the hosting?
The which one, sorry?
Contabo.
Oh, the VPS.
Yeah, the VPS, yeah.
No, I haven't.
Okay, no worries. All
Is
right.
that one you're using then?
Well, I use the no, not at the moment, but I'm looking at
Yeah,
doing that as well to add some more on.
yeah,
So I
yeah,
have that and that. But it looks like it's not really a lot cheaper per month, because if you're going to use, like, if you use, the problem with what we have is um because we're using MT4s and 5s, they're based in Windows. Yeah. And so you need to have a Windows license on the VPS. And so that's the bit that costs the amount of money. If you
yeah,
could run it on, what's that? If you could run it Ubuntu um, or Plesk and Linux or something like that, or if you can run it on Ubuntu, it costs you very little, because all you got, it's only very little a month, right? But as soon
yeah.
as you put Windows on it, it's like 15, €16 a month
Right.
because you need that operating system, which is not a lot different to
Yeah.
the one I'm using. But the
Yeah.
point is the the amount of RAM and CPU cores is dramatically larger. So you can actually run many more instances of
Yeah. MT4 and MT5. Yeah.
anti-4 and 5 on um, a Contabo than
Yeah.
you can on some of the other VPSs. That's all I
Right.
was trying to
Yeah. Yeah.
get at. But if you have a look at it,
Yeah. Yeah.
um, Contabo,
Turbo. Yeah.
Contabo, that was so I think it's, yeah. And I think it's basically you can pay monthly, but you can uh, pay yearly. If you
Yeah.
pay yearly, it becomes a lot less.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you for that.
Rightio. No worries. Where was I now? Coming back. Sorry, I think so. Okay, let's go through some of these pairs and right, AUD CHF. So that one, AUD CAD and waiting. This one, my thoughts are to get into this once spread settles down. Or I could even get into it at this point. It just depends. I was waiting for that. Where's that? Tuesday now. Yeah. Wow. We could have even got into that one down. All right. So, your thoughts, Tom?
I'm just waiting. I'm just waiting. I'm letting it play out.
Yeah, you're waiting for a gold indicator here.
No, I'm just waiting for it to play out. I don't know what it's doing yet. We're
Oh,
we're we're buying back into the middle now.
mhm.
We failed to break the top 3 times. One, two,
Yeah,
three.
yeah.
This bottom push with the last triangle,
Yeah,
this just failed where it failed to beat this. So I don't know if this is going to be a pull up to the red line and a shoot down,
yeah, okay.
or if this is going to pull up, pull back just a little, and then bam, and then off we go. Then that's what I'm looking
Mm.
at. It's going to come out one side or the other, I feel, at this point. But
You
I
feel
got to see
which?
which way those trend lines are going, either up
Okay.
or down when it hits one side or the other.
Yeah. Okay.
Your
Yeah,
15, you're even on your 15, your CM trend bar
I know.
it hasn't changed. So
Yeah, I know
I
that.
got
Yeah,
time.
the other one. That's right. And we haven't got a gold indicator there. But I think this will buy. So that's where I'm at the minute. At least up to the 80. Rightio. I'm gonna look at that one. AUD Yeah. Rubbish. Okay. AUD I was looking at that. I think we're going to wait for a pullback now. Let's see if it pulls back up or not. It's way. It's been traveling up for ages. This is where you got out, Darren. Must be kissing the ground for that one. Right. So, no, don't want to know that. AUD and Singapore. Yeah, as well, not. AUD USD. Oh my gosh, look at that mess there. It hasn't decided what it's going to do at the moment. It may come
Right.
out here and buy,
But
don't know.
hold on.
Yeah,
However, we don't know which way it's going to go.
yeah.
However, it's whittling across right at your red line.
Yeah, it's picking up all of this money at the moment.
So you have three gold bars on the top
Yeah,
on the higher time frame, and two
yeah,
gold
and two
bars.
on the bottom.
Right.
Mm,
So this looks like it's pulling down, and it's going to fail to break that bottom, which means where it says high on your
yeah,
daily time or your higher time frame,
yeah,
you see where they have their wick starting for the push up
yeah,
on the higher time frame,
yeah,
and you have your two blue trend lines on the bottom time frame and your blue line on the higher time frame. Odds
yeah,
are in your favor going to be it's going to buy.
yeah. I agree. But we don't know when it's going to do that. It's going to have to break that high.
It's going to have to break a low.
Oh, you mean break a low here or break a low further down?
No, break a low where you had it underneath that high.
Yeah, over here. Yeah, I know.
Did it
Yeah,
wick
I
there?
understand. Yeah. I can see it.
Exactly. So that's the low.
Yeah.
So even if it pulls back
come
here
down,
and breaks that low a little bit,
yeah,
I'm
it'll fake it and
still
then
going
come
to
back
look for
up.
the buy out.
Yeah,
And
okay.
if this holds the way it looks like it's going to hold, and this
Yeah.
bottom one changes, the green predictor line changes, that's going to
Uh,
be a knuckle on the
yeah,
top,
yeah, 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 yeah.
which will continue to push up.
Oh, yeah, okay. Well, let's see what I've got to wait for it to break that. Well, I could put in a buy stop at the above the high there, because if we do, then it'll push up. As long as it comes back down here and then goes back up. All right then. CAD CHF. I'm just looking at Tom because this is we're talking this only been less than a week. Looking at things like at looking at the pairs in this way on these two time frames. As I said to you, this predictive line on the 5 minute to me is rubbish. I don't even like it. It's
Remove it.
there. Yeah, I know. I don't want to.
It's up to you, man. If you don't want it there,
Mm.
don't. If it bothers you,
Yeah,
take it off your screen.
let me do this. I think it's that one. Yeah, it is. I think that helps me.
Okay, there you go.
Yeah. Anyway, so this it's just really making a decision in direction on them because all of them push and pull, push and pull. So work out whatever the push on this. Now this one here has now created a new low. We could even change this. This could come here though, couldn't it? Really? Because that's oh no, that's the high. Sorry. Yeah. No, that's okay. We're down in that whole discounted area. We need to push back up again now. So again, for me, that would be potentially buying back up again. And potentially back up to the 80. See where the POC is?
Mm-hmm.
So let me see what happens at that 88 at this point. We might get a little pullback and then a push up. Okay. That one's, no, I like that for a buy. KJ. Mm. I think it's getting ready to come up fake and then push back down again. Okay.
Oh, you mean
Anyway,
maybe just sweeping the highs
correct.
without breaking?
Correct.
Oh,
Yeah. It'll just come up
okay.
here, bang, and then starts like push, pull, push, pull, push, pull until it comes back down here.
Oh, you mean way back down?
Yeah, I mean way back. I mean back down here to the 20 or even just above
Ah,
20 maybe. That's where
all
I'm
right.
seeing this at the moment. Well, because look at this. You can see that the push up, the pull right back down here. Again, then it's retested, then it's pushed up, hasn't broken the high. It can't get past this point. And the POC there, I think it'll just go up and go, and come back down here. It could even come down and break the low, but because it hasn't broken the high up here, that's on the 5, and the same here. This is just collecting at the moment. Yum, yum,
Right.
yum, 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 yum. Or we'll fake it up here and then
Yeah.
we'll drop it out
Well, they'll
down
sweep
here.
that liquidity at the knuckle on your higher time frame.
Absolutely. Yeah, over here. Yeah. And then come back down. So that's what I'm looking for. Rightio, CHF JPY, which should be yeah, okay. Now this has created a slightly new high. And I think overall, I'm pretty sure overall this has been like buy, 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 buy. for a long time. So not having got into this trade here, which is back on the 7th of November, I've missed out all that opportunity. But there will be a pullback. I don't think it'll come back down too far and then push back up again. So this one's it's just going to push up as far as it does to break and then come back. So probably not looking at that at the moment. Euro AUD. Here we go. That's better and that's cleaner, isn't it? Like that. Okay, so we're getting a pullback now. A pullback and then a buy back up.
I got that this morning. That push.
That buy, yeah, off the 20, yeah, PSC. I think it'll come up and break this high here, but we'll see. It's on the push up. Okay, you're okay. Okay. Already starting to push down, change over there. Probably close to getting into a sell on that. I know it's well, I think it'll come down past, but we may over get it down to here and then a turn again. How many pips is that? It's not very far, I suppose. Let me see, it's CAD. Only comes to here. Still 70 pips. So you can, depends on what your stop is there. That could be okay. Euro CHF. Really, it's about making a decision on, is this going to buy, is this going to sell? Simple. Euro CHF. This is selling and it has been. So it's just doing a pullback at the minute. Wait for market to
So
change
this
over.
morning I looked at this trade and decided not to.
Yeah. Which is okay.
Which is okay.
Yeah. But then it took off.
But then it took off, right?
Yeah. Yeah. And I think this potentially, once we get a gold indicator here, potentially this is good for a sell. And if it was from there down to there, no, it's only 30. Maybe not. Okay, Euro GBP. Rightio. Is it ready? No, it's changed. No. Okay. It does look like it's going to go up. So, no. Yeah, that one. That was like AUD, NZD, that one. Euro JPY. Whoa. Okay. We're going to break the top, are we? Yeah, it's not at the moment. We'll wait for that. Even though it's going to be against trend, it's probably better to get that sell out after that push down, push back up, break. It's likely to push back down again. Right, you're at NZD. Oh, look at all of that.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like to look at that at the potentially that is going to buy. Potentially. It certainly is just mulling around at the moment. No. Okay. Euro Singapore. Not that you guys traded at all. Oh, okay. I'll get ready for a sell out on that one. Yeah, I think this will be right here. Let's see how far, whether it comes up. Oh, that's got to go for a little bit further. Whether we get some sort of a gold indicator here and a push back down. Okay. Euro USD. Again, okay. Yeah, look at it doing here, getting ready.
Yeah, I'm setting up my trade right now.
Yeah, are you doing a sell?
Yep.
Yeah, look, this indicator saying it's going to buy back up, but I think it will sell. Okay. Oh, yeah. And if not, well, that's okay. There's a lot of this getting ready at the starting blocks, isn't it? There's a lot of pairs at the moment sitting there. GA. Another lot. See how it's just mulling? There's some new, obviously news that they're waiting to manipulate everything with. Oh, this one's horrible. Look at it. Okay. I think it's going to buy out of that 20 up. So, sort of buy for that one. GCAD. That's interesting. Look how close that is, the volume on it. And the gap in there came back. Oh, it hasn't really. Yeah, it didn't really sort of fill that out, did it? Came up to it, but didn't. All right. Maybe that one's not something I want at the moment. GBP CHF. Oh, gosh. Let's turn at the moment. I don't think it's worth getting the buy out of it. I'll try and get that. It's creating these lows down here. It doesn't want to go down much further because it's way down this discounted area. I mean, I'd be looking at it to go back up to here, but not just at the moment. I don't know if it's ready. All right, GBP JPY. Yeah, that's a buy back up. But maybe it's too far out of that. It's like in that range there now. All right, GBP NZD. All right, okay. I think this is going to create a knuckle here. Don't see this. The predictor's saying it's going to go up, but not happy with that. Everything tells me this is going to go further down. All the indicator stuff, but not this. Okay. Again, not GBP Singapore. I'm waiting for this to push up. I mean, it's already started. Maybe I should be looking at getting into it. But if it's going to just go sideways, don't really need that. All right, and GU. Oh, oh. Oh, I'm going to be stuck in those. You got those down those GU trades? What was it, Infinity or something? looks like this is going to pull back up. Let's have a look. Did we? I doubt we profited out last night. Maybe. Well, it was down to 27. It's now back up to 100. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, still got 5 trades. And yeah, well, it's all sell. I've got all sells on that. 5 sells, and this looks like it's just going to keep rocketing up. Okay. Without much of a drawback, pull down. And again, it doesn't list the TP or anything on it. Okay. Yeah. Well, this might be a good trade to take, just personally. It's for a buy, I mean. NCAD. Oh, get ready for the buy on that one. See what happens here. Get a gold indicator for it to go back up again. All right, and we're looking at it then. Push, ball, push, ball, push, ball. We might be in it for a while. All right, NZDCHF. You can disagree with me, Tom.
No, again, it's pushing back into the middle of the fib.
Yeah, the fib. That's right. And
so all I want to be is in the right direction. Everything says it's going in a down direction.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not worried about from this 20 to this 80.
Is this NCAD or N? Because I've just moved to NZDCHF.
Any of them. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, okay.
It doesn't matter what they are.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. You go from high to low.
Yeah.
It says high to low on your screen.
Yeah, I know.
So where it says high to low on your screen, I adjust everything to the new lows and the new highs.
Mm-hmm.
I'm looking for directional change.
Yeah. Yeah,
So my fib, my volume, everything is down where it says higher, lower high, and lower low. Yeah. That section, that's all I'm trading is that right there.
Are you from this one? From this lower high?
No, from the one it just created, the lower high.
That one there?
Oh, yeah. I move with the movement.
Yeah, okay. Oh, so you've got your fib like way down here now.
Yes, because this could pull up, simply sweep this high and push down like it says it's going to do. Or it could push up here, hit your 80, turn around, not beat this high, and push back down anyways. Trade the screen.
So you're doing this sort of thing?
Yeah.
Okay.
Now my lower highs, my higher low is down lower, where yours is.
This one?
No, the one below it, the lower low.
Oh, this one there.
Yeah, that's what I'm using.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, which means it's come off the 20 now. Pushing back up.
So at this point, what are you watching?
Yeah, wait. Just wait a second. Yeah, we're still got to wait in there. What am I doing here? Hang on. And so the fib is basically there. That's what you're looking at the moment, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly.
Mm.
So this is on the 5-minute time frame.
Yeah.
I'm looking for a long-term move.
Yeah, which is more where you have more at the 15 minute. Okay. Oh yeah, NZDC, JPY. I'm gonna keep going because I've got to get out of here on the train. Today's stuff. Yeah. I do think this will pull back and it's not worth it. That one, okay. And you? Again, another sellout. Okay. Singapore Japanese yen. Either come up and break, okay, and then push back down again. Looks like, yeah, it looks like it wants to break and then push back down. Okay, I'm gonna leave that. UK. Now in the sell. That's nice. Pushing back down. Okay. USD CHF. Well, that's just mulling around. I reckon that's ready to come back up. Pull back up and then get into the sell. Okay. UJ. Yeah, wait for this to pull back up and then get into that sellout there. Okay. USD Singapore. Let's go buy back up. All right. And gold. 4,100. It's pulled back now too before. Let's see, wait until we get into that buy. Bitcoin still 103. It's dropped off. And gold and oil is 60 point, pushed up, but I reckon it's going to go higher. We'll see. Either a bit of a push for some reason. All right. That's the lot of them. There's a couple in there. I'll look at it when market settles down after the spread. Because it's now your Tuesday there, isn't it? Your Tuesday day.
Yeah. Tuesday evening, yeah. Okay.
So have you got any exciting EA news or Darren?
No, I haven't at the moment.
I like your idea of spreadsheet with how many days and your percentage. You got to keep track of it.
Yeah. Well, it's a formula, so it'll update the days each day when you look sort of on your spreadsheet, which is quite handy. You probably have to do that anyway, yeah.
And the iPhones are you want to know how long it's been going. And the iPhones are going okay?
They seem to be doing, yeah. Not having any drawdown.
Which ones have you got on the iPhone? You got Happy
FOREX and Happy Algorithm Pro. I've got
two with okay.
2 iPhones accounts, both 5K US dollars. 43 days now running. Happy FOREX one is up 3%. Happy Algorithm Pro.
Oh, that's right. It's about 2% a month. There, yeah.
Yeah. Happy Algorithm Pro has been a bit slower because it's up 1%, but it was up higher than that, then took a bit of a loss and then got sort of back to break even again. Then now it's up about 1%. But there's been no drawdown of any significance. on these.
A bit different to the previous one you put on.
Yeah, I mean the EAs, these happy EAs are quite different, really. So it's both Happy Forex and Happy Algorithm Pro trade. Each of them trades two currency pairs,
Oh,
and
okay.
they sort of play one against the other. If that I don't know if that makes any
Yeah,
sense,
yeah,
but
yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, the hedge. Yeah,
they hedge, and they profit out. They close positions on both currency pairs, sort of at the same time, if you like, and profit
yeah.
out at that point. So some could be in negative, some in positive, but overall, the idea is, they profit out
Oh,
positively.
wow.
But they don't seem to. I mean, it's very early days, but there doesn't seem to be much in terms of drawdown risk because of the way they sort of
Yeah,
work.
the way they operate. Yeah.
They don't just keep going in one direction, opening additional positions.
Okay.
Um, so they're all right actually. So
So they're
interesting
not
stuff.
they're not big winners, but they're
Uh,
consistent winners and they have very low drawdown.
Seem to be, yeah.
Yeah, okay. Good. You only tell over time.
I
All
mean,
right then.
3% in 43 days. What would that be in 365 days? I mean, it's very early days to be making estimates like that, but
About 24, 25%.
yeah, that's right. Yeah, so that'd be all right, wouldn't it? On an iFunds account.
Yeah.
But
Considering.
my thinking is, once there's enough profit in there, is then use that to purchase another one and
Yeah.
try and sort of accumulate them first of all.
Mm.
Uh,
Well, let's see how that strategy works.
yeah,
Yeah.
try and look for low drawdown, steady.
Oh, so what you're saying too then is once it's made enough profit for another one, you'll draw that out and then
Yeah,
open another one.
buy
Okay, no worries.
use that to purchase
Yeah. Instead of,
another
yeah, yeah,
account.
okay.
Yeah.
So I think I've said to you before, you're not going to pull out the profit of what it costs you to get into it out and then wait for it to have enough profit to then work off its own profits, if that makes
Well, I think
sense.
I'll
You'll
keep
invest
the
in it.
iPhones, but use the profits to then
Yeah,
acquire
okay.
additional accounts.
And you haven't looked at the leverage on any of them? You're staying with your 1 to
I've done
500?
some changes to leverage, so I realise it's quite easy to do as well. Certainly on IC markets, you just
Yeah,
change it yourself. You just go in and change the settings. So yeah, I have adjusted leverage on a number of them.
good,
Yeah,
good,
yeah,
good, good. Yeah,
yeah, yeah.
lovely. And you now know that you put a EA onto a demo account for a short period of time to make
Well,
sure.
yeah, that obviously
Yeah,
makes
okay,
sense.
right, right, right. Okay. Some of the golden rules. Okay,
Yeah.
good. All right. Okay, well, let's see. I won't have any time today. I'm going early now this morning. I've got to go in the city for this appeal case. So it'll probably be the whole day. So I might
No.
not have much done for tomorrow. So we'll just see. And whether on the train, I'll be able to look at once it's prices are settled down or the spreads, and I might be able to just get a couple of trades just off my phone. So we'll see how we go.
Well, hope that goes well then in the
Well, I hope it doesn't go well for him.
not for him, sorry, for you,
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
for
yeah,
you,
yeah.
obviously.
Because it's for him to lose.
Yeah,
That's means we win. Well, we've
yeah.
already won. Our legal team. It's quite amazing. Last time when we actually did the case, they were very conservative. They would not commit to anything, right? How do you think? I was like, no, let it go. Anything can happen. Yeah, we come now to this, they're all going like, we're, we're all over this. Like,
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
all
yeah,
happening. So
No,
it seems to be that there's less. I mean, I know he's going to lose anyway, but it's just the game that's getting played. It's crazy. Anyway, and hopefully we have a judgment before the end of the year. Hopefully, because all the judges all sort of finish up about the middle of December and don't come back till the end of January. So if they can, and we're in front of a panel, so there's three actual judges, and they all confer and grill and do. But it's a single day, and it's only about the aspects of the legal part that the original judge, made the decisions on the case. So we're not hashing over proving what got proved. We're just they're saying, well, the judge got it wrong. She made the wrong decision.
Yeah.
So and apparently in this federal court, like we look up records and it's like 6% of appeals get win. So it's like 80% in 90% in our favor, hopefully.
Yeah.
All right then.
Well, good luck.
Thank you. Yeah, we'll see. There's lots more going on, so all right then.
Okay.
See you later. See you later, guys. Have
All
a
right.
great
Take
day.
care, guys.
Evening.
See you.
See you
Bye.
tomorrow.